Alright guys, how you doing? We on my food plot. We're doing a little turkey hunt this morning, me and my son. He's actually in the truck. He's kind of sleepy this morning because we got up early. But I wanted to give you guys a look at my food plot here. Like I said, this last time we seen it was back in middle of December on the last day of hunt season. But I want to show you guys how it turned out right now, and it's March the 24th. So I want you to look at this. And excuse my truck in the back, but that's something else we'll talk about in a minute. But look how green and just how green it is. That's actually clover. That clover that I threw in with the beets and turnips, now it's growing, and it's just green as possible. I mean, it's got some weeds in it. Yeah, I give you that. It's got some weeds in it, but most of it is clover. And what I'm gonna do here today before I leave, I'm gonna throw about 100 pounds of fertilizer on it to try to get this clover to come on up and beat out some of them weeds. But if it doesn't, I'll probably be back in about 2 weeks, and I can spray some weed and grass killer on it or something to get that weed out of it. So if this works the way I want it to work, I won't even have to bother with the spring food plot, because that clover is already here. I mean, why would you plow up clover to put in clover? That's, it doesn't make sense. But if I get you down close, you can see that most of it is clover. But like I said, we got couple of weeds in it, a couple other things I don't know the name of, but most of it's just little clover. And if we can get that to grow, that would save money, time, effort, all that good stuff. So that would be a great thing for me right now. Just simple fact that it's late March, and if I don't get down here in another 2 weeks, like I said, that'd be like the first week of April, second week of April. We'll be a little bit pressed for time to get a spring plot in. But I just wanted to show you guys this food plot. But I got something else special going on back here where my truck is. So we're gonna walk back here and see what I got going on. It's something I should have been doing, or should have been done years and years ago. But like I said, I had this problem with these pine trees back here, and I couldn't get anything to grow where these pine trees, grow good. I can get some oats or something like that to grow, but I wanted something that'll grow good back here. And I don't know if you guys remember me talking about it in my other videos, but today I've decided to do it. And I'm gonna give you guys a hint. You see that on the ground right there? That shovel? This is what I'm talking about. Apple trees. I told you guys I was gonna put some apple trees out here in this back where I couldn't get anything to grow decently. I'm gonna put these 3 apple trees I got and try to get that to grow. And eventually, when I get these trees down sometime this year, I'll put another row of apple trees down this side, so I have like a apple orchard back here in the back, and hopefully that'll do something. So what I got right here, I got a yellow delicious apple. They're a good 8 feet tall. I got them from Tractor Supply. Like I said, it's got a couple of green leaves on it. They trying to bloom. This other one is a different kind of apple. It's a honey crisp apple. You know, hopefully, see this one is blooming nice and green. It's got blooms on most of the leaves, and it's probably about 8.5 feet tall also. Like I said, they come in a little black pot. I'm gonna dig a hole and put them in. And this other one here is a Cortland apple. Cortland apple. You guys know what I mean. You can see that. But like I said, it's blooming, starting to bloom here, and it's probably another 8 feet tall also. So I think we're gonna have cause on this hill, everything grew pretty decent on this hill. So I'm gonna plant them on this hill and try to keep them away from those pine trees over there. So we're gonna go ahead and get that put in. I got some fertilizer and some lime. Once we dig the holes, we'll put a little cup of fertilizer and some lime in the hole. I don't have any water with me right now, but by the end of the day, I get some water. And we probably put about 5 gallons of water on each one of them. And I got two pear trees that I'm gonna put up in the front. Not the front of the food plot, but in the front up where the other pear tree is, up in the front before you come down to my food plot. So, and they're little trees. They probably ain't about 4 foot tall. We're gonna try to put a tube over them and to protect them for the deers won't eat them up. So I'm not too much worried about what these. I mean, the deers will eat the lower part of it, but at least we got the top part here that they can't reach, and hopefully that part will grow and the bottom part will catch up eventually. So I'm not too much worried about that. You know, if I come back and it's really just ate up, I'll build a cage around it. But right now I don't want to go through the hassle of that, but you never know, we just might have to. So all right, let me get set up and we'll start digging those holes to put the apple trees in. I should be able to get my son out of his truck playing video games and actually do some work. Son, where you going? You gonna help me dig some holes for these apple trees?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna help me. So we're gonna get set up and we'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta put a little bit more butt behind to get it down deeper. Don't throw the dirt too far, just, yeah, that's close enough. I mean, you doing okay?
Should I do it from the side?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have this hole this big, so.
Then why would you say by the pine cone?
Well, I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
Maybe outside?
We is outside.
You deserve for a bad joke.
I'm
talking about like.
Well, let me show you. Let me give you the perimeter, how big this hole is gonna be. We got to get that hole at least that wide to be able to put that plant in there for it to grow. So,
what plant is this?
it's an apple tree.
And talk about like what? Maybe you should get right here because there's a big chunk right there. It's like earth-made clay. Underground clay down here.
See, now that we got it wide enough. Now we got to get it deep enough. We want it deep enough for that dirt to come over the top of this bucket, basically. We don't want it to go up all on the
Stick.
all on the
Stem.
the base of the tree. We just want it to come on top of the dirt. So we talking maybe a foot, 12 inches. Because the roots, they grow down, but they grow out more than they grow down. So that's why we wanted to get it wide enough for the roots to have a place to grow instead of trying to get through this hard dirt. At least we got some softer dirt that it can grow into. And as the tree get bigger, of course it'll go deeper. But right now, while it's young, it's gonna grow out. It's gonna try to find the easiest way to grow. See, now that I'm at the bottom of that hole, I'm just gonna try to break it up some down there. For those roots have a place to get started going down. Just test fit it, see how it looks.
You need to dig a little bit. You need to dig a little bit far down.
Looks right to me.
I mean, like,
See, if we put
how this goes above it.
well, if we put that across there, you see it's almost, to me it looks level with the top of the dirt. I'm not worried about the top of the bucket because I'm going to take this out the bucket.
Oh, like what happened when you tried to take the plant out?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it out. So I'm not planting the bucket in there. So that looks level to me.
Ready?
Not yet. What we're going to do is we're going to put some lime and some fertilizer in the bottom of this hole for the plant to have something to eat on while it's trying to get established. So I want you to put one of these gloves on. Why you only got 3 fingers? What the other one? Oh, it's over there.
That happens.
What that finger is?
I'm a plant doctor.
There you go. Plant doctor.
I thought that was fertilizer.
That is fertilizer. This is lime. And it's old lime. So
Lime?
lime.
I thought you said lime.
So I want you to reach in, grab a handful, and spread it around.
I thought you sprinkle it. You meant to sprinkle it like this?
Yeah, a little bit more, you know. There you go. You know, you can let it go because we're going to put a little bit in there. Go ahead. Well, I wish you would spread a little bit more, but grab another hand, 2 handfuls. And do the same thing with the fertilizer.
It just looks like rocks.
It's pelletized. Sprinkle around.
So just like where you had to cover that oil,
Yeah.
once you spilled the oil, oh.
Sprinkle around. Okay.
What?
Now that we got the hole and we got fertilizer, we got lime in it, we're gonna try to get this plant out of here without pulling it out the dirt. This one, the dirt was loose because remember I had problems with it getting in the truck. So I don't think, well, it might come out.
Yep.
It did come out. And I want to try to use all that dirt that's in here. And we're going to place it right in the middle of that hole. So, is it straight? Let go of it, see if it's straightened up.
Daddy, you should have brought some off.
Yeah, I know.
Put it on the dirt?
On the dirt, and we trying to cover up the hole now.
Dirt.
Around the dirt.
On the dirt and around the dirt.
Yep.
2 steps. Easy as pie. easy as pie and a lime pie.
Get the easy dirt first. We'll worry about the clumped up dirt. Because all that dirt's not going to go back in that hole. Come on, son. We ain't got time to fight. Let me see it now. Because the way you doing it, we're going to be here all day. We got 2 more trees. Well, we got actually 4 more trees to do.
Wow.
We got 2 that we're going to put in the front. 2 pear trees. Yeah, don't be scared to put it on there.
I'm just putting my hand away from my heart.
So,
I want to build a camp.
so with the tree in, we got it fertilized, we got it limed at the bottom and around the top area of it. The only thing left to do is water it, but we don't have the water right now. We'll come back and put the water on it. So we're gonna go ahead and do these other 2, and hopefully these trees will grow. So we're gonna move on down and keep going while we got a chance. Hopefully a turkey show up as we doing this, but let's go to the next one.
Where are you going? The next one.
All right, we got those 3 trees planted with little help from my son. I mean real little, but one day it's gonna turn into some great help. But right now I just take what I can get from it. But like I said, we got all the apple trees planted, limed, and fertilized. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna screw around and throw the fertilizer on the food plot here, before I can try to get those that clover to grow. Then we're gonna move up to the front where the actual pear tree is and plant those other 2 pear trees, and then we'll be done for the day. So, but right now we're gonna throw this rest of this fertilizer out and move up to the pear tree. All right, that's that's the first pear tree. Like I said, we got it in the tube and everything and ready to go. We put some air vents in it, put a mat down on top of it, try to keep the grass off around it. We got 1 more to do, but we're gonna call that video here. So we just want to thank all you guys for watching. Me and my son here. So I mean, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Give us a chance. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. And don't forget to hit the notification button also, for you can see more videos coming up. Like I said, this first day of turkey season, we heard some turkeys. We was close to them, but we didn't get any, not yet. But other than that, guys, I just want to thank you for watching, and make sure you tune in to the next videos. Thanks for watching.
Bye.